Yes, you're listening to Vice Drop here on WTTR Radio, Atlanta's #1 alternative live streaming radio show. I'm your host, Hefe JP, and we got a special guest in the building today. We got recording artist Choosenn in the building.
What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'?
What's up, sir? How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored, walking in my calling and my purpose. I believe this is my purpose.
That's what's up. Yes, you better claim it. All right, so we got you in the building today. We're going to talk about your music, and you got a new single out. All right, so let's start with your music career. So how did you get started in music?
So I've been doing music for about 4 years. I took a break to finish college, because it's not cheap, funding your own music career. So I stopped recording, took a break, went to college.
So it's like, what year did you start?
So in 2018.
Okay.
So I did my first song in 2018. Then I just kept going back, because you gotta listen to yourself. And it's one thing to be a rapper, but it's one thing to be articulate and have a message. And so it's different ways, because you have rappers, then you have performers. I feel like I'm a performer.
Okay. All right, we're going to get into that part a little later, because I got another question that might answer right there. Okay, so that's how you started, and you've been just pretty much putting out music ever since, working hard. And then you just released a single called Patek was it January that you released this single?
Yeah, January 14th, my first single, Patek, dropped on all platforms. So Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube.
Okay, that's what's up. It's a nice song. I definitely like it. Hopefully it's getting a lot of buzz out there in the streets. I can see, if I have good taste in music, so I feel like other people would be listening to it, or I feel like they should, because it's definitely a club song. I can see that being played really heavy in the club.
Okay.
And hopefully you're promoting it very well.
Absolutely.
Do we have a visual coming for that song?
Yes, so I plan to drop the visual around springtime, because it's more the video I want it to be summerish kind of,
Okay, cool. I'll definitely be looking out for that visual. So what else do you have in the pipeline for 2022?
So I'm definitely gonna drop at least 2 to 3 more singles, 2 to 3 more visuals. This is my grind here, just dropping things left to right, keeping everybody on their toes.
Okay. So do we have because you're gonna do the visual in spring, and then the singles, do we have time frames for that?
So I want to drop a project every month, so a single every month.
Okay. All right, so we'll definitely be looking out for that. I'll be looking out for it. Are you signed to a label, or are you independent?
I am an independent artist. I fund everything myself, and I do the work, everything. I don't have a writer. I write my own raps. Actually, most of my raps are I go in with a hook, then the rest will be on top of my mind, so freestyle. So, just going with the flow. And I feel like writers, it's cool to have a writer and all, but nobody got the intellect that I got. Nobody got my mindset. Nobody know what I've been through but me. So you can write a story that you didn't write.
Right. Cool. So what's your favorite part about being an artist? Is it the writing? Is it the recording? Is it the performing? Or is it the business side of it?
I love performing. I love bringing life to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite part of being an artist, is performing. Knowing that I'm impacting somebody else through my music. That's what I really love, is, going on stage and just engaging with the crowd. And then also the network opportunities that you get, meeting different artists. I don't worked with some major people, been around major big people. So it's I'm thankful for it, because I'm in my mind, I'm you really small, you really nobody, but
you saying that to yourself, or
it's not no, I'm not saying to put myself down, but it's little old me is getting all of this opportunities, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's God be telling me you deserve it. This is you deserve it. So it's I be God, why me? He be because, so it's not I be putting myself down, but it's little old me, and I done been around amazing, wonderful people, in the industry. So I'm just blessed, and I'm very I'm happy for what's to come, And when I do sign to a record label, I still wanna I don't want to be a puppet. I want to be who I am what my vision for myself is.
Okay. So you do want to be signed to a record label?
In the future, I want like 3 M's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make that money back. I know I am.
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna be selling out arenas all across the world, across country. Because God already told me, He gave me the vision. You gotta walk into your purpose. You gotta know it.
Right. That's what's up. So the performing is your favorite part. You connecting with the fans, the audience, the networking, them experiencing, give you that love back to your music is what you like the most. That's what I love to hear. And let's see. So, quick question. So, do you know Pop Chanel? Do you know Pap Chanel?
Pap Chanel.
I like her. I fucks with her music.
Pap Chanel, I actually met through my cousin because my cousin do her lashes.
Okay.
So one night, Pap Chanel had event at 11:45, and my cousin was like, "Oh, you want to go with Pap Chanel?" And I was like, "Where's 11:45?" I had never been to 11:45, and it was all black, and it was an all black affair. And I had the best time of my life. I love Pap Chanel because she is really like, I love her accent. Like,
that's my favorite part.
She's so like, she's so dominant. You know, like I just love her style, her flow, and she's so goofy. Like she's so goofy, and yeah, I love Pap Chanel.
That's what's up. Because I got introduced to her. She did a lip service interview, and that's when I fell in love with her. Then I started listening to her music, and I love her accent and her whole swag as well.
Because if it wasn't Pap Chanel, I wouldn't have met my best friend, which is China Monet. So
okay. All right. So what's your next single called? Because we missed that. You said that you.
So I have a new single that we'll be dropping probably by next month. It's called Bagg, and it's just talking my shit. Like I think a lot of people, especially in the music industry, a lot of people in the music industry think, being a gay artist, that we don't, we got niggas with the sticks and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we come with an army too, so, just popping my shit, we got the sway, we got the scammers, we got the guns, we got all of that.
We got the scammers for sure. We got the guns, we got the ops.
We got the cards, we got all of that. We got the bitches too, because, not every gay man just like men, some niggas like bitches too.
True. Okay. All right. We'll be looking out for the bag, getting to the money. I'm thinking that's more what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you were working on a clothing line.
Yes, I have a clothing line that I'm still putting pieces together, but it's gonna be called Choosenn, of course. Many are called, but few are chosen. It's my message. I actually have a friend, which I don't no competition with her because she has a clothing line called Choosenn already, but mine is gonna be more like different quotes. You know what I'm saying? Like hers is more Choosenn because Choosenn is her last name. So yeah, it's coming. It's gonna be dope.
Okay,
I'm excited.
So is it gonna be like a full apparel line?
Yeah, it's gonna be apparel, hoodie sets. Underwear, socks. I'm gonna try to do it all. Hats, everything.
Okay. We still working on a launch date for that too?
Yes. I'm still trying to find the vendors. Working on it.
Okay. All that takes time. It's a process. To
and money.
That too. Everything costs money. It costs money. All right. What about your YouTube channel?
That's gonna come when it comes.
Okay. Once your content gets to a certain point.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you got a channel that you posting your music to though? Is it gonna be a part of that, or is it gonna be kind of a side of that?
I'll just do everything together. I don't care.
Okay. And then what about the TV acting?
I'm definitely trying to get into reality TV more. Like I would love to be on Love and Hip Hop. I think that's so fun. I love acting. I love, the whole aspect. Anything entertainment, I love doing. So.
Because you auditioned for something, or you was on a reality series, right?
Yeah, I was on a reality show, Cuffing Season. That was 4 years ago.
Okay.
About three years ago. So I done did, growing up, I was extras for Empire and Chicago PD, so I did a little bit of here and there.
Okay, so you got some credits, okay?
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. All right, Mr. Busybody. Okay. And your boy Choosenn is in the building. We just got to listen to Patek.
Yes, so if you guys like the song, please go check it out. It is out now on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Blow it up, stream. Please, y'all, support it, like it, whatever. Hate it, love it, whatever, but just enjoy it, okay? You can follow my Instagram at I am Choosenn. That is IAMCHOOSENN. That's where I post all of my content, my up and coming events. If you're in Atlanta, if you're in Georgia, you can come out to my performance. You know, we litty. Let's go.
All right. Tell the people where you're gonna be at tonight.
Tonight I'm hosting at a place called The Landing on Bumpleton Road in College Park, Georgia.
Okay.
Yes, pull up.
All right. So moving on to the next part of the show, vices. Okay. So black-rooted generational curses. So what type of curses are you aware of that you find that's affecting our people, or just?
You know what's funny? So I was having this conversation with my mother last night, and we was driving home, and she was like, we're talking about my brothers because I have two. My mom has 4 kids, 3 boys and 1 girl. So both my brothers are in jail. And I was talking to my older brother because, you know, like he told me some stuff that he should have killed me. He gonna shoot me in my face. They're saying all this crazy stuff. And my mom was like, well, he's changed because he's Islamic now. I'm like, girl, I don't care what he is. I don't forget threats. I don't forget words, especially coming from my own brother. And she was like, well, he did, and he went through a lot of stuff growing up. And I said, we all went through. We all went through stuff. You know, people go through stuff all the time, you know, in life, but that don't make it right for me to threaten my brother and my sisters. Like, and when I say generational curses, it's like the black community, we don't talk about generation curses. So that is such as, you know, molestation, being raped, or, you know, just different things, anger, you know, not having our father in our lives. You know, I know for me, that played a big part in my life where I was looking for love in all the wrong places, and I thought somebody loved me because I was looking for that fatherly love that I didn't have. So that was like, to me, that's a big one, growing up without fathers. Yeah.
Okay. So you said the molestation, the fathers, what I got also too. So a lot of that's trauma. So trauma, and then I was thinking that we don't talk about therapy enough. A lot of us are kind of scared to do therapy.
Yes, because you mentioned therapy to a black person, they just want to, they be like, oh no, I don't need nobody to talk to about my problems. I don't need to do this. But in reality, you do, because yes, that person don't know you, but it's like, I went to therapy and it really helped me look like why I do certain things, certain behaviors. Like, it's helpful, it's therapeutic. And then it's also different ways. Therapy is not just always talking to somebody, you know. They give you different outlets, different things you can do, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be like, oh, they want to stop smoking. They want to stop smoking, but they don't know different outlets. They don't know different things to do. Therapy helps you with that.
Right, yeah. Therapy, I know I go to therapy too sometimes. I'm not scared to say that. It's definitely helpful. And I feel like all people, no matter what you're going through, like, it could be a bad time, but I think people go through cycles, so it's like you may not need them long term, but you might be going through something at a certain point in time, and you may need to go to your therapist.
But you will remember everything that person taught you, you know what I'm saying? Because this conversation that I had when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, that I still come in effect now that I'm 24 years old, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about, if you want that help, if you want that. Some people say, oh, I'm changed, oh, self-love, oh, this or that, but you still are battling certain things that you need to talk to someone about. So I think that's very important.
Right.
Breaking the generation curses, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the black community, a lot of us don't go to college. A lot of us, you know, especially my black brothers, we think it's okay to sit on the block and that's all we know. You know, selling weed is all we know, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no black man and the urban community that's stepping up and saying, hey, you can be a superstar. You can be, you know, a business owner. You can be this. You can be A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? Just because you go to jail, felons, there's ways out here. You can go to college, get your business degree, open up your own business. There's no excuse. There's no excuse to not be successful and not to break the generation curses, because your family would tell you, oh, you can't do this, because they don't believe in themselves. You have to believe in yourself to make your dreams come true.
True. Yes, because I also got wealth on here, building wealth for your future and your family, owning a business, and home ownership. So those are other things that are ways that I feel like generational curses can be broken. And then you mentioned when in regards to your family, your brothers are locked up, and then you said molestation, but I don't know if that happened. But you don't even have to answer that. But we'll just speak on the jail thing. And how did you overcome it? So you went to college, you got you a degree, and you're working on your music career, and you're trying to create that generational wealth for your future family and siblings.
Yes. Well, growing up, I was in the streets, like fighting. You know, I wasn't really into drugs, but I just started drinking at an early age.
I think a lot of people, I know at least I got introduced to alcohol when I was like 12.
Yeah.
It was like beer, and that was through an uncle.
Yeah.
Like that was almost
like I used to
or something.
I used to my mama used to her ex-husband used to buy blue UV, and I never knew what it was. So I used to mix it with orange juice. And I'd be like, oh, this tastes good. What's it like that? So, and I like, oh, it's alcohol. So, yeah, and I overcame, I've been in jail, but I never was in there for more than 6 days. And I sat there for 6 days because I read either 6 days or pay $2,000 for probation. Baby, give me 6 days, okay? And, but I overcame it because I always told myself I was going to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom lived paycheck to paycheck, food stamps, you know what I'm saying? And I just knew that that's not what God had for me. You know what I'm saying? That's not what God called me on this earth to be. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He helped me. He just always told me, I have a plan for you, I have a plan for you. And I was always so curious, what's the plan, what's the plan? So it was so many different things, that different paths I could have took. But I persevered through all the challenges, and I pushed myself through. I went to a college prep high school, predominantly white, and be honor roll, you know what I'm saying? I started my own dance team. I was just always active in the community, keeping myself busy, because if you're not busy being active, doing something positive, you'll be doing something busy, doing something negative.
Exactly.
So I had to figure out which path to take, and I also was a little bit religious. I was in church, deeply involved in church, and that helped me a lot. So I'm very thankful, you know what I'm saying? When I was 16 years old, December 9, 2014, I was stabbed in my neck and left to die in an alley. You know what I'm saying? I was just that traumatized me. So I done been through a lot, and I could have retaliated. I could have killed him. I could have did so many different things. But I'm no, because karma comes back around 10 times fold, and God got my back more than anybody. So it's not about choices. Life is about choices, decisions. Nobody can give you the gun. They can give you the gun, but they cannot make you shoot it. And that's how I feel.
Wow. So that gives you your story to tell for the future in your music career. So I hope you put all that in the music. That was a nice song. Anything you want to say about that song? Or?
Yes, that song is definitely popping. That's one of my favorite songs I ever recorded. You know what's crazy? That song came out great, but nobody knows. I was drunk when I recorded that song, okay? So it was that song was off the top of my head. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no hook, no verse. I was drunk. I heard the beat, and I was just I'm gonna just ride this beat out, and it's one of my favorite songs. So yeah.
Okay. I know a lot of celebrities talk about when they do songs that's just off the cuff, that be some of their best songs or their biggest songs that they be feeling good about.
Yeah, it's you be in your emotion, you be feeling. I'm I just wanna pop my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so, hey. We gonna come with everything that we need to. Period.
Okay. That's what's
Unstoppable.
up. That's what's up. Okay, so getting into the second part of Vices, so spirituality. So talk about spirituality and what that is and means for you.
Spirituality for me is just knowing that there's a higher power. I believe in God. God has carried me through a lot of things in my life that I should have been crazy. I should have been on a crackhead, on dope, on the street. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that I've experienced in life. A lot of people wouldn't have been able to live or make it through. But I persevered, and I think a lot of that came from God just telling me, you got this. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite gospel songs is Oceans by Hillsong. Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us in the flesh, we tend to look at, things that we can see. But God said, have faith. You know what I'm saying? Faith is the substance of the things unseen. So having that seed, that seed that is that faith that is the size of a mustard seed. I had to make sure I was speaking correctly. But yeah, and just like spirituality, like protecting my energy, protecting the people that I entertain, or and even people don't realize that sex plays a big part in spirituality, because you ever had sex with somebody and you're wondering why you're doing things that you normally don't do, or different things, because sex is, you're intertwining spirits. You are exchanging spirits with one another. So if that person that you're intertwining and having sex with, they're coming with a lot of spiritual baggage, and you don't know, and you're intertwining with them, they now take a part and take a place in your body, which is your home, your temple. So spirituality is deeper than what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely important to me.
That's what's up. So spirituality is definitely something bigger than yourself. And then religion, what would you consider your religious background?
I'm Christian.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. And then 3 elements of spirituality is relationships, your values, and your life purpose. So the sex is definitely part of your relationships. You got to be careful, and you got to be mindful of who you're soul tying with, because that does take a big effect on you. And then your values, because your values is going to drive you to your life purpose.
Yep.
So that's what's up. And then prayer, you need to pray. I'm sure you pray. Do you meditate?
Meditate, not really. I'm probably going to start tapping into that a little more. But prayer definitely every day. Like, that's important. Like, I gotta fight them demons, get up off me. Like, I actually got a song that's gonna be dropping. It's called Choosenn. Like, that's one of my spiritual songs. So it's a lot of things. I'm in the store. I'm so happy for y'all. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
What's up. And then what about nature? Do you get out in nature? And
I love nature. I'm a country boy that was raised in the city. I love dirt. I love camping. I love hiking. Like, when I was in middle school, I went to winter camp. I did toboggan, skiing. I never been. So it was really fun. Like, I love exploring. Like, one of my dreams, I want to swim with a shark. Like, yes. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it'll be so fun to swim with a shark. Like, of course, like a trained shark,
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. And when you say, like, being out in nature, do you ground when you're out there too? Like, put your feet in the soil? Have you ever done that as well?
I mean, that depends on, like, I gotta make sure I'm gonna be able to take a shower after, you know what I'm saying? But yes, like, I love dirt bikes and getting muddy, and like, like, I'm a pretty adventurous person, so anything I'm down for, as long as it's not causing me to, like, death, so yeah.
Okay. Yes, it was a pleasure talking about your upcoming music. It was definitely good to listen to Patek and your future song coming out called Bagg. And I loved what you had to say about spirituality, because a lot, like you said, a lot of us don't talk about it enough. Definitely a wonderful interview. All right, so tell the people where they can find you at. Pull out your social handles.
So y'all can follow me on Instagram at I am Choosenn, IAMCHOOSENN. Facebook, you can find me at Choosenn. Make sure you download, listen, stream Patek, make it go big, viral. Find me on TikTok at I am Choosenn. Just stay tuned for everything that's to come, that's in store. Yeah.
All right. And then you know where to find us, Vice_Tribe_ATL, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can hit us up at Vice Tribe on our YouTube channel, ViceTribeATL@gmail.com for business and bookings. We love to have you in our studios, talk about your music, whatever you got going on in your business. We'd definitely like to shed light on that. TikTok, it's Vice Tribe ATL. Our Patreon is coming. We're going to have some good, hopefully some merchandise and good stuff coming there. But follow, like, subscribe, share, and retweet. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Vice Tribe, where we teach, reach, inspire, bridge, and empower the community. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's still a nice, feeling good outside. Come back next week. Saturdays, 5 to 7, WTTR Radio, Atlanta's #1 alternative live streaming radio show. Peace.